SJC here, and let's do this comics thing. Haunt 28. 4 issues of Nathan Fox art, and I'm totally pissed off. Because I only get this title for Nathan Fox, and he's only got 4 pages in this issue. So I tweeted him. I'm like, dude, what happened? Like, are you going to be on for 29? And apparently no, 28 is his last one. I mean, being his last issue, couldn't you at least have gotten him to draw the entire issue? And then I read an interview about McFarlane being like, oh, I'm going to start talking about Haunt characters in my Spawn title. And then make them better, and then Haunt will come back. And I'm like, what? That's it, I'm done with this. Happy? Happy. I'm really happy with this, because, I mean, it's nuts. Like, sure, I said I didn't really like the first issue, but issue 2 got better, and I must say, issue 3 was great. The whole unicorn talking thing, I'm totally fine with it now, not that weird, and the action and sort of like the drama and the things that are happening, and he's just like, what am I gonna do? And now it's so personal. I really can't wait for issue 4, the last issue. Captain Marvel fights with this machine thing, and then this issue explains how the machine thing came to be, and then she's with this partner woman, I forgot her name because I don't really care about her, and then they fused, and then they destroy the thing, and they move on. Dexter Soar on art, great stuff. Storyline, not so much. Journey into Mystery, Sith. Whoa. Really weird how it started, because, I mean, sure, she was traumatized with all the knowledge and all that, like, stuff that was said to her last issue, but it's just really different vibe from how last issue started, because last issue was a great issue, and then the storyline sort of changed, and it was kind of forced. It's like, wow, she's such a bitch all of a sudden, and then it carried all over the place, the entire issue, and then her brother shows up, and then shows her off, and pretty much she has to fend for herself now, so yeah. Avengers, issue 2. Sort of wish this was the first issue, because I mean, it talked more about them getting the team together rather than talking about the team, why they need it. And one thing I'm totally pissed off at for both issues are these pages. Can you just do it on one page? Because, I mean, clearly I know who is an Avenger, sort of. Put it all on one page. This is a waste of art. Waste, waste, waste. But the art is awesome, and the story is sort of interesting. At least now they're going on Mars. Issue 3, I really can't wait, because that's where the action's gonna be. And I sort of wonder, Spider-Man, are you Superior or Peter Parker? I tweeted both Hickman and Slott, and no reply. Cable and X-Force, first off, I'm sort of like, what? This happened here? What? I'm always confused, so I have to flip back and forth and go like, oh, this is the present and this was the past. So his character development, good, because it's sort of like, it was like a problem, and then the past sort of like dealt with why did the problem arise, and sort of confused, but so I have to reread a bit, and yeah, I got it. Cable, Cable, Cable. And Hope Domino, I don't know of, because I never read the stuff before it, but she's kind of cool, and yeah, I like this stuff. I can't wait for more. Thor God of Thunder. More about President Thor now. It's really crazy how this God Killer is, or more like God Butcher, exists through past, present, and old. So it's sort of like, who's gonna win? I mean, like, you're gonna talk about this one dude that sort of reigns through the entire storyline of life of Thor. What are you gonna do, Jason? Daredevil, and yeah, finally things are done with the Spot. And it was just really nasty with those spots. And he's getting himself back into life, and people are going to start trusting him again. And yeah, Superior Spider-Man, you showed up. Maybe this one will actually worth more now, because it's the first appearance of Superior Spider-Man. Remember that. Yeah. Sixth Gun, whoa, man, that's just rough. The sort of like these white Christmas demon things that are like Sinclair has to fight. And it's just, man, and that last page, whoa. What's gonna happen? Becky, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And I was just sort of curious as to like when Colin Bunn wants to end this, and apparently it's issue 50, so we're more than halfway there, sort of. I mean, issue 28 is coming out next month, so Sixth Gun, awesome stuff. X-Force, final issue, goodbye, this team, goodbye. How it ends here is sort of like, whoa, things, you really flipped the table, and now you're just putting things back on the table for things to be flipped over again. Good job. Totally liked how they dealt with Phantomax. Now I totally understand why there is a female Phantomax. At least it's explained and not totally nut thing. Like, he came back as a female. Whoa! Hawkeye. Or Hawkeye. Seriously, of all Marvel titles, everyone should be reading this because this is amazing. Fraction and Aja's art is just, wow. Storytelling is great. This issue brings back Aja with art, and the panel is just hilarious, and it's done well. Like, it carries the story, especially with the first 2 pages. Laugh out loud. And yeah, like, the style is just great. I can't wait to get this in trade because it's that good. That good. Get it, people. Get it. Sell it out. Sell it out. Wolverine and X-Men, yeah, I don't know, the second issue of Frankenstein, sort of like, I don't really care, but it's, yeah, I don't, nothing to say about this issue because it's just weird. I mean, like, why did Frankenstein come out of nowhere? I mean, yeah, just, well, I guess there's some perks here, or props in the sense where It's like character development for the children. So yeah, come back, come back, come back. Whoa, things are just like never going well, do they? Time travel. Time traveling and things going well never go together. Or else there would be no story. What's the point of traveling in time when things all go well? But yeah, come back. Gotta check it out because it's just like, really, things just don't go well and you just gotta keep reading and keep reading. Go Eddie! Multiple Warheads. First off, I must thank you, Brandon, because you're just amazing. No ads, no ads. I mean, like, with normal image books, you got the ads in the back, which is a prop to them already, but at the end of the day, it's sort of like, I bought your comic. Why are you selling me ads? Huh. The Multiple Warheads, no ads, awesome stuff. And the storyline now is just like Saga is picking up a job and things are just gonna go wacky. And man, that crazy arm bird thing was just nuts. And once again, as always, Brandon Graham, details rewarding. So check it out, Multiple Warheads. Saga. Oh boy, things are just gonna be a family drama time. Where is the Will? I want him back, the Will. Good issue. Picked up the trade, hurry up and pick up the last 2 issues, 7 and 8. That was not in the trade. Cause you just gotta read this. It's good stuff. And yeah, read. So there you go. That is this week's comics. Though I have to say I peeked and sort of skimmed through some Marvel Nows, which I don't have on hand right now. And I must say, out of the other Marvel Nows, Captain America was a pretty good read, even though there was a big change. You see it on the first page. Thunderbolts was also interesting in the sense where, whoa, so many things are happening and team is actually assembled. Whoa. Avengers Arena, I'm totally reading it like it's a spin-off thing, because, I mean, it can't be an actual canon. It's hilarious because there's a petition going online saying that they gotta, like, cancel Avengers Arena, because they're just killing off people left and right, and it's just like, so are these people actually dead? Because, I mean, these characters had background. Like, don't kill them off just because you want sales coming off, like, Hunger Games. But seriously, people, Avengers Arena, wholly a rip-off Battle Royale, not Hunger Games. There's no hunger here. FF was also amazing. I think, seriously, with the Marvel Now stuff, I am applauding them because it's written well. Like, FF was good, but better than Fantastic Four, so I don't know what to say about that. So yeah, pretty much, I think a lot of Marvel Now really deserves your trade treatment, so get it out when the trade comes out for sure. Issues, I mean, it's like pretty pricey, because I mean, this week was just rough for me. I'm just like, whoa, so much money used on comics, come on. So if I had to buy those Marvel Nows, which I'll probably end up buying, it's just like, more money. And lastly, I think there's this one interesting thing is that there's a few comics this week that had the Max Payne 3 ad in the back for Marvel titles. I am totally confused. That game came out in May. Why are you still advertising it when it's in December? And you have May 2012 on it. So what's up with that? Give me a new game. Or give me better, like, ads at least, because it's like totally redundant. Anyway, you guys know I get my comics at RX Comics. Awesome place to get the comics at. So that's this week's comics. I hope you loved yours because you paid for it. And leave a comment. We'll discuss about comics. Awesome stuff. So yeah, see ya.